about him. But the reason I came is I thought you were all getting bored, so I thought I would entertain you for a few minutes until they come. All of you are research people, right? Most of you are doing research, have done, or will be. But when you find out something or do something, try to give better names so that it means something to you, but it doesn't mean the same thing to the other people in the world. For example, I saw a paper saying fuzzy logic. Now, fuzzy logic means it's not clear. It's really still fuzzy. Okay, it may mean something to the students and everybody else, but it doesn't. And same thing, my son works for Google. And first time it rained in front of our home, I called him and said, hey, I see a whole bunch of emails and photos, everything falling on our street in front of us. And then he said, what are you talking about, Dad? I said, anybody who stored in that cloud, all their stuff fell on the street in front of me. I have no idea why they thought cloud is something so sacred. Whoever came up with the name thought cloud is so far away, nobody will steal from it, and they can store it. But cloud is such a temporary thing. And as soon as it bursts into rain, everything in that cloud is gone. But so when you come up with something new, ask other people, does it make any sense to have this as a cloud? There are a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come.
Shake us around to the days. CMA Dr. Gaddam Naresh Reddy, Professor of Commerce, Usmania University, Hyderabad. He has done MCOM, MBA, CMA, PGDCP, SLET, MPhil, and PhD. He and recipient of gold medal in specialization. His areas of interest is accounting and finance. He has 26 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has published 63 research papers in the reputed journal from IPA Educational Society, Hyderabad, and State Award to Meritorious Teachers 2024 from the Government of Telangana. He regularly delivers lectures at UGC, HRDC, Usmania University, Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University, Maharashtra, MMTTC University of Mysore, Karnataka, constituent colleges and affiliated colleges of Usmania University. He is an associate of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. He is a life member of Indian Accounting Association, Indian Commerce Association, and Telangana Commerce Association. He is currently Member Secretary, Telangana State Eligibility Test, and the 24th Registrar of Usmania University. Thank you, sir. I am delighted to invite guest of honor, Professor D. Tukaram sir, onto the desk. Research experience and contributions to the power systems engineering, particularly in integrated artificial intelligence techniques into energy management and optimization. His expertise spans a broad range of areas including power system transients, reactive power control, voltage stability, and distribution automation with a focus on deregulated and industrial power systems. He has a PhD from the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, which he earned in the year 1986. Prior to that, he completed his MTech in Integrated Power Systems from Nagpur University in 1976, engineering from Osmania University in 1974. Dr. Tukaram Sir's association with IISc Bangalore began in 1976 as a research fellow and later as a faculty member in the Department of Electrical Engineering. He served as a full professor from 2002 to 2018, after which he continues to contribute as a retired professor. Throughout his prolific career, Dr. Tukaram Sir has published extensively with 54 journal articles and 51 conference proceedings. His works gave garnered 2,188 citations with an H index of 25, reflecting his influential role in academia and research. On Google Scholar, his citations stand at 3,878 with an H index of 31 and an I-10 index of 71. Some of his notable research includes accurate modeling of double-effect induction generator based wind farms, ground impedance influences on grid analysis, and advanced methods for power flow and loss allocation in multi-phase systems. Dr. Tukaram Sir's commitment to advancing the field in further evidenced by his active participation in international conferences and his leadership in pioneering AI-driven solutions for energy management systems. His accolades include significant contributions to the analysis of voltage stability and reactive power optimization in extra high voltage systems, enhancing reliability and efficiency in modern power grid. Thank you, sir. We welcome you, sir. Krishna, sir. He is a distinguished engineer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist in technical innovations, business leadership, and public service. Born and educated in Hyderabad, he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from Osmania University in 1968. He later pursued advanced education in the United States, earning a Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, University of Kansas, and MBA, Drake University, and a Master of Science in Sanitary Engineering, Iowa State University. Sri Krishna began his career before founding Krishna Engineering Consultants in 1980 as a licensed professional engineer in 5 US states and a certified power quality professional. He has been recognized for his contributions with accolades such as the Outstanding Young Engineer Award in 1979 and the Outstanding Minority Entrepreneur Award in 1981. His publications include Writing Electrical Specifications and Sequence Batch Reactors for Activated Sludge Treatment, showcase his expertise in engineering and environmental solutions. In politics, he made history as the first Indian-American elected delegate to the National Party Convention, influencing US-India relations and serving in key leadership roles. Sri Krishna's philanthropy is exemplified by his sponsorship of a new electrical engineering department building at Osmania University named in honor of his mentor, Professor Y. Narasimhan. His career stands as a leadership and service to the society. We welcome you, sir. It's my pleasure to invite our Now I welcome the convener of the conference, Senior Professor of the Department, Yesuratnam sir, onto the I request request Head of the Department Vidyasagar sir to address the participants.
President, Krishna Engineering Consultants, Iowa State, USA. Another guest of honor, Professor D. Tukaram, Professor retired from Electrical Engineering Department, IIC Bangalore. Beloved Principal, Professor P. Chandrasekhar. Dear friend, Professor A. Ratnam, convener of this today international conference. Co-conveners, Professor M. Manjula Ma'am, Professor B. Mangu, colleagues of the department, Professors K.R. Abdul sir, Professor L.C. Jagan sir, distinguished alumnus, family members of Gopal T.K. Krishna sir, research scholars, students, participants, and distinguished alumni, donors of the different participants. On behalf of department, I welcome you all to the valedictory function of two-day international conference on present challenges and innovations in electrical engineering area. Of course, this is the closing ceremony of our Platinum Jubilee celebrations. One good thing I observed in the hall is that there are, three generation students are there, like persons are there. One is first generation Professor Tukaram sir, second generation Professor S. Ratnam. He is a student of Professor Tukaram sir. Dr. N. Sheelata, she is the student of Professor S. Professor K.R. Abdul sir is here. His student is Professor P.V.N. Prasad. I am the student of Professor P.V.N. Prasad. And my student is Dr. Sishoba. So this indicates, yeah.
Her students also there.
So this indicates that the 75 years of glory of this department. In fact, like other professors and students are here, try to maintain the same thing in future also. We hope that we are going to celebrate central celebrations of the department and also again 150, 120 years, 150 years and 200 years also. So coming to the conference, Platinum Jubilee celebrations in the inaugural function of this today function yesterday, we have given the events that we organized as part of our Platinum Jubilee celebrations. The main milestone of this Platinum Jubilee celebrations is construction of a new building. Probably we are going to have a new building with sufficient infrastructure and classroom, world-class classrooms. Maybe the next coming 2025 machines, they are equipped with so much of digital things for better control of their performance. So to give the knowledge in the advanced areas, this year as part of the Platinum Jubilee, this thing, we introduced the advanced subjects in the BE curriculum and also regular ME curriculum set. And we also have a MOU with the GE Hyderabad. They are teaching the advanced subjects like Python, advanced Python and MATLAB to our own students. And we also introduced very recent advanced areas like smart grid technologies and real-time applications of power systems, and also in some of the advanced areas in power electronics. And when we meet the seniors like Professor B.N. Garudachar, myself and Sri Gopal T.K. Krishna sir went to Bangalore to meet him, especially to invite him to these Platinum Jubilee celebrations. At this age, he suggested us to have one lab in smart grid. He suggested us that why don't you go to the industries located in around Hyderabad like CPRI, GE, L&T, and he suggested us to establish one laboratory with the support of these industrialists, which suits the modern requirements of the modern electrical network. So this indicating that even when we are discussing something with the K.R. sir at this age, even Professor N.C. Jagan sir, you don't believe that now they talk about the recent things happening in the industry. So really, sir, from this platform, we record your we record your services rendered to the department, sir. We are very thankful to you for accepting our invitation and attending this function. And we are also very thankful to our beloved and dynamic registrar, Sri Naresh Reddy garu, for accepting our invitation and spending his valuable time with us. We are also very thankful to all the donors. One of the major donor Professor Sri Gopal D.K. Krishna Garu, and BDL. I think the experts of BDL are also here, and Telangana Council of Higher Education, Government of India. We promise you that, sir, because your senior professors are here and distinguished alumni are here, the present students are here. From the department faculty side, we promise you that we are going to maintain the same standards, and we also try to explain our own students in the modern tools, which tools may help our students to get job in the industries located in and around Hyderabad. So with this, we are very thankful to the organizers like Professor Yesupnam sir, Manjula madam, and Mangu sir for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you all.
Convener Yesuratnam sir to summarize the conference details.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, today's chief guest, Registrar of Usmania University, Sri G. Naresh Reddy sir, guest of honor, Professor D. Tukaram sir from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, one of the topmost personalities in the domain of power systems across the globe, and he was my PhD supervisor when I was at IISc Bangalore, and also alumni of our department. Sri P.K. Gopal Krishna sir, distinguished alumni of the Department of Electrical Engineering, donor of the new plaque of Department of Electrical Engineering, Principal Professor P. Chandrasekhar, Head of the Department Professor E. Vidyasagar, former professors from the Department of Electrical Engineering, Professor N.C. Jagan sir, Professor K.R. Ramraj sir, faculty members, Professor G. Mallesham, Professor Satish Kumar, and my co-conveners of this conference, Professor M. Manjula, Professor B. Mangu, faculty members, Evergreen, Electrical, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, press, media, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening to all. Being a convener of the conference, I feel proud to say that the technical sessions were scheduled from 6 technical tracks. So in some of the tracks, there are parallel sessions. So totally, there are 7 technical sessions are scheduled in these 2 days, sir. 2 keynote addresses followed by inaugural function on yesterday. 1 keynote address by Professor S.C. Srivastava, Deputy Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, sir addressed on the aspect of smart electric challenges and way forward. Because the title of the conference is Present Challenges and Innovations in Electrical Engineering. So the major tracks in this conference is what are the challenges which are being faced by the researchers due to the integration of non-conventional energy sources into the grid. In this context, Srivastava sir is given a keynote address, and he addressed various challenges and shared his experiences. One of the keynote addresses. The another keynote address by our distinguished alumni, Sri T.K. Gopalakrishna sir from United States of America. So, sir, not only donating for the construction of the building, but also having interacting with the students and faculty and trying to improve the quality of the Department of Electrical Engineering. So in this context, sir has delivered a keynote address on the aspect of advances in power electronics and electric drives. Because sir is basically industrialist, so sir shared his experiences on this particular aspect. Apart from these keynote addresses, one invited talk by Professor N. Yadaya sir, former professor of JNTU Hyderabad, former registrar of JNTU Hyderabad, present member of Telangana State Public Service Commission. Sir has delivered a talk on the aspect of jet source inverters for drive applications. So these are the three talks we arranged, sir, and 7 technical sessions are there. For these 7 technical sessions, totally 45 papers were presented with the participants across the globe, sir. So in each session, 2 judges are there. All papers were sent for external review. So in review also, several eminent personalities like Lalit Kumar Goyal from Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, Muhammad Shahidarpur from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, Sitaramanjanela Palla, Bowling State University, and also just I give some of the names I remembered. So they helped us in the advisory committee and also for reviewing the papers, and the topmost personalities from our country, Professor D. Tukaram sir, Professor S.C. Srivastava sir, Dr. N.K. Kishore from IIT Kharagpur, Shanti Swarup sir from IIT Madras. So from NITs, professors from NITs, professors from central universities, professors from BITS Pilani, Hyderabad, professors from government universities. So everybody helped me for the fruitful completion of the review process. And similarly, for each session, 2 judges are there. For one session, Professor K. Nagasujata for one of the technical sessions from JNTU Hyderabad, Dr. N. Srilata from our department chairing the session, sir. For another session, Sri Prabhakar M. More, because right now Government of India is working for outcome-based education. So the instructions are very much clear that we should involve the industrialists in the academic process for improving the industry-institute interaction. So in this context, so I invited the people, not only from academicians, but also from the industries. Sri Prabhakar M. More, Group Director, RCI, DRDO. Dr. Sudha Radhika, Professor from BITS Pilani, Hyderabad. So both of them chairing one of the technical sessions. Similarly, the other chairs are Dr. B. Ravi Kumar from IIT Hyderabad, Professor G. Mallesham of our department, chairing the one session. And another session, one academician and one industrialist, Dr. Arun Kumar Patil, Professor, Central University of Karnataka, Dr. V. Punnaya, Executive Engineer, CDFD Hyderabad, they chaired the technical session. And another session, both are industrialists, Dr. R. Soundar Rajan, Deputy General Manager, BDL Hyderabad, Sri Lokal Satyanarayan Reddy, Principal Engineer, General Electric Hyderabad, they chaired the technical session. And other session, Professor N. Adaya from JNTU Hyderabad. Sir P. Satish Kumar of our department chaired this session. And finally, the 7th technical session, Professor Raghuram of JNTU Hyderabad. Dr. N. Sushila of our department, they chaired the technical session, sir. So, we have adopted a format based on the outcome as per the guidelines of outcome-based education. We have designed the rubric to satisfy all the parameters. So, we gave complete liberty to the chairs to identify the best paper from each session, sir. These best papers will be announced shortly as a part of the valedictory function. So finally, I felt that I'm happy to say you that all sessions went on well, sir. So I really thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor M. Kumar, sir, who has been guiding us from the start of this conference, and Registrar, sir, Naresh Reddy, sir, Dr. Gopal Krishna, sir, P. Gopal Krishna, sir, and advisory committee members from abroad and from India, reviewers, session chairs, finally, not least, that is the sponsors, Bharat Dynamics Limited, State Council of Higher Education, University College of Engineering, and our Gopal Krishna, sir. These are all these people are helping us for sponsoring the conference and make the conference grand success. So these are the things, sir, for your kind information, sir. And I thank you all for active participation. Thank you, one and all.
P. Chandrasekhar, sir, to address the participants.
Good evening. Professor T. Naresh Reddy, Registrar of Usmania University. Professor D. Tukaram Garu, Professor IIT Bangalore. Sri Gopal T.K. Krishna Garu, Distinguished Alumni of Engineering College. Professor Vidyasagar, Professor E.S. Ratnam, retired professors of Electrical Department, professors, teaching faculty, non-teaching faculty of Electrical Engineering Department, my dear participants. I am very happy. A mega event has come to a conclusion. That is international conference, and we all noted down about the events, total event, summary of the program. Professor Reddy has given a brief summary of the total events, how it happened and all. So I appreciate Electrical Engineering Department for conducting this event. And in fact, I witnessed almost all the events of Platinum Jubilee year, what they have celebrated. Initially in the capacity of Vice Principal, now in the capacity of Principal. I'm witnessing all the events successfully and meticulously planned, executed, for which I congratulate head of the department as well as the faculty members. It is the teamwork we find always from the Electrical Engineering Department. Whether it is conference, workshop, or MBA accreditation, I always find spirit of teamwork in Electrical Engineering Department. Hope that will be continued forever. And this experience will help us to move forward, because Engineering College is celebrating 100 shortly in the 4 years of span. So your experience, it is useful to the institution, and your inputs are very, very valuable to give a concrete. We started 2 days back with the visionary of our Vice Chancellor. We had a meeting, heads of the departments. In fact, our Gopal Krishna also was there for starting the initiatives. So we will come back to you in the website. Also, we are going to keep what are the events we wanted to do it, what are the initiatives we wanted to do it. So for the first 2 years, we wanted to have planning for the execution, and the next 2 years we are going to implement them. By 2028, we will be ready for centenary, for celebrating centenary year. So that's what the planning the institution is doing. I'm very happy that total participants are here to receive their certificates. We want to listen from you your feedback also, so that any future events, your feedback will be helpful to us to correct ourselves or to make it more effective. So with these few words, again, I congratulate electrical department, and from the institution side, we are always with you, because our dream is to fulfill the dream that is opposite of the road, that is construction of our electrical engineering department, which we have to do it, and as he wished, next academic year, we have to see that our students start studying there. So thank you, all the best.
To convey my respects and regards to the chief guest Naresh Reddy garu, and to the principal Chandrasekhar garu, and to our guest of honor Tukaram garu, and to the head of department Vidyasagar garu, and to the senior professor Rathan garu. Before I go on, senior professor Rathan garu to stand up. This is my only chance to tell them to stand up. And Professor Manjula Garu to stand up. And Professor Mangu Garu to stand up.
For what?
To them. No, I have a great appreciation for all three of them. Because of them only we are here. They work so hard. So give them another round of applause. And of course, I want to say thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you at the conference. And I'm also grateful that so many of our former faculty members have showed up, and they are remembering their days in this university. I'm still a student, so I have so want to say thank you to all the staff, teaching staff and non-teaching staff, our department who worked very hard and worked with these three people who organized this conference. So thank you. This is just a conclusion of our Platinum Jubilee, and our department is 75 years old. They have to move up 2 more years before they can catch up with my age, and they're still young. And I just want to say to all young people, have confidence in you, work hard, grow up, get recognition for yourself and for your institutions. Like you said in the inaugural address, publish as many papers as you could, but more than that, do lot of effort to get patents in different things and think outside the box so that we all can work together to make India #1 in the whole world. And that's my desire and that's my dream. And you can do it. I'm too old to do it. All that I can say to you is please do it. So thank you very much. Appreciate your presence and hope you continue to visit Usmania University for every opportunity that you have. And I will be bothering you in many more functions. So bear with me. Thank you. Good evening. Andariki namaskaram. As a part of Platinum Jubilee, we have conducted a conference and innovation, challenges and innovation. I hope many keynote speakers. Thank you. And many papers on this topic must have been presented, and what is going on in future, etc. And I was told that they have put all the efforts, okay, and it went on very well, everything, and we should appreciate them for their efforts to do these things. One of the important things what I have observed is now registrar is there, okay, so good afternoon to you, and principal, he happens to be from this department earlier ago, okay, with Chandrasekhar like that, and of course
Yeshwaratnam, Manju and Mangu, they were the conveners of friends. And Professor Vidyasagar, he is very active. I hope such activities are going on more during his regime, etc. like that. And one important event during these days, what is observed is Sri Gopal T.K. Krishnan, his family also sitting there. Okay. I would like to appreciate he remembers in some professor's name a building to be built for their really a great gesture. I would like to take a liberty to request you all a standing appreciation you give to him. Okay? This is all you have to do. So, Sri, appreciation and many thanks. I hope this should be inspiring to the other people also to contribute or whatever. I was going through some contributions. One 1973 batch, 73,000 he has contributed. Just to indicate it, okay. There is something called Urutta Bhakti sometime, okay. Somebody 10,000, 15,000 they have given. See, whatever are there, these contributions will be helpful. But unless there is some good major contribution, it is difficult to build these things. Because maybe possibly when we entered as a students, the gold prizes were less than 100. That was the thing. And now you think what is the prices of construction, such a huge, wonderful buildings have come up, and their budgets may be not even lakhs, I hope. Okay? But now crores are required. And to build that kind of a quality building, almost people forget. Like Usman City main building is very difficult. So such things to come up, expansions to do, because physically something should be available for any expansions. That is the thing. See, space is a very important thing for any new lab facility, etc. like that. So that way I hope this contribution is very helpful, and that is why from my side also many thanks to Gopal Tika Krishna Garu and their family also. Okay. Anyway, this Vidya is Guru Nam Guru. Saraswati is there, but Lakshmi he brought it. Hare Krishna. So this both combination will be very helpful. Okay. And industry. See, many people who go and go into industry and work, they contribute. There are many institutions where contributed by the alumni has developed much. Okay. And only as a poor professor, the contribution is only as a produce few faculty members who are producing many more faculty members. That is only the contribution. And the building to be named Professor Y. Narasimhan, he was our teacher. And there was one Professor B.N. Garudachar. And he is the person who inspired actually. Those days he gave one elective on computers. It's very difficult to hear about computers because he did PhD in Wisconsin abroad. So he possibly had something, so that is why he gave as an elective. Few students they took that elective. But that was my interest also, okay? Though nothing much I did that time during my busy days. But that time requirement in the country was to integrate the power systems. See, like Ahmedabad electricity, it will feed only Ahmedabad city. Bombay electricity board, it will feed only Bombay. Calcutta electric power supply company, feed only to Calcutta. Like that, these were scattered, they were not interconnected. And interconnection has got a lot of help. So that is the requirement of the time. So the course was named as a integrated power systems. And in many institution, power system was one of the very major PG course, okay? And it went on. And in that direction, you must be hearing NTPC, then later power grid, okay? So many things, developments happen. So first time the 400 kV transmission has come up in our country. That was from in UP, Obra power station to Sultanpur to Lucknow. Because prime ministers are from UP, so everything new means it should come in UP. So this is what has happened. And these studies were done abroad because we were not in our country, that facility was not there. And no engineer is aware about how to means design, operate, so many things about 400 kV. But NTPC came up, they have to do these things. It was asked for them. And they will put the power station and also transmission system and give power to all electricity poles. And they were all interconnected. It should be done. So this task was taken up by IASC. That time we were young and many professors, a team was made, and in the team people were experts. Say like lightning in the space, anything to be launched, a professor he should say, okay, then only it will be launched. They were experts in the lightning. Okay. So such people contributed all in that one. CPRA, it is only just 2 rooms in our department. It is a central government organization, okay. Central Power Research Institute, like that, 2 rooms. But now you see here, 200 kV facility is there in Hyderabad, CPRA, like that. So development have come much more. So ISC, Aerospace Department, 2 rooms, it is the ISRO. And ISRO is a big organization now. So like that, it is a dedication of people it has given. And good number of faculty here, they were from the IASC students. And one professor, one senior professor is here, he is 86 or something like that. So in 80s age it is there. And these people, they graduated when possibly in school we were learning the alphabet. That is the thing. So Vidya, Guru Nam Guru, it goes on. And we cycle. And technology is changing very fast nowadays. And it gets fast outdated also. That is why the faculty people, they should keep upgraded their knowledge, and for that research is very, very important. And that way this type of conferences will be very helpful. And they are putting effort. And I see there is a list of many PhD students, which we have not seen in our student list. So now there is a big list because they have done research work they are doing, and their students are doing, and their students they will guide when they go to some other institute also. So this will go on, okay. So the contributions are well, and I understand everything has gone through very well with keynote addresses and presenting all the papers, etc. like that. I hope many more such events they will be conducting, and with the new building coming up for inauguration of that, our Gopal Krishnan with family again they will come for inaugurating the building, I wish. Okay? So thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
I would like to tell one thing. Now we are using digital computers in the operation of the systems. Before that, there was analog computers. The first analog computer came into India, into IISc Bangalore. That was kept in our Professor Tukaram sir room. So he was the first Indian scientist or engineer or professor worked on analog computer. Now you can see that analog computer in CPRA Bangalore. What sir said is that those 2 rooms are there in IISc Bangalore at that time. when they constructed the new building CPR, right, just for ornament, మనం చూడడానికి అనలాగ్ కంప్యూటర్ ఐఎస్సి సిపిఆర్ బెంగళూరులో ఉంటుంది. దాన్ని ఫస్ట్ ఆపరేట్ చేసేది మన వాళ్ళు.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Professor E. Vidyasagar, sir, Head, Department of Electrical Engineering. Senior Professor G.S. Rathu, Professor P. Chandrasekhar, sir, Principal, University College of Engineering. Sri Gopal E.K. Krishna, President, Krishna Engineering, Consultants, USA. Dr. D. Tukaram, former Professor, IISc Bangalore. Professor Mallesham, former Dean UGC, and my friend, Professor Manjula Madam, Professor Mangu, Professor Upender. So previously, he was my neighbor in the quarters. I know him from long back. And all the retired professors from the department, research scholars, student friends, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am googling what to speak like. Just now only I confirmed that is this Google information is correct or not with our principal. Sir, what this subject covers? This subject covers generation and distribution of electricity and the design of related devices. Okay, anyhow, the scope may be much more, but these are the three important aspects which I learned from the net. This subject is connected to me. It is not a separate subject because I am from the commerce and teaching finance, my specialization. And not only that, two research scholars of mine, they are working on ESG, environmental, social and governance and its. So then the challenge throughout the globe, we know. So whatever the engineers may be invented so far, it may be from any department of science and engineering. These are all the innovations are for the purpose of comforts. Not only that, doing the things very easily. So there are so many inventions which we are observing. For example, tower AC, we won't find previously. These are all the inventions which require to give certain comforts to the public. But with the help of this, so many machines which the scientists or the engineers are creating day by day, and so many resources which we are extracting from the earth, and we are producing different products and services. But come to this particular subject, the electrical engineering. Now, whatever you are generating, distributing, and designing the devices, the order of the day is what? The world is facing a big problem. The big problem is greenhouse gas emissions. Now, these are the greenhouse gas emissions For example, you can take generation of power, electric power. The old system we know by burning the coal, which we call a thermal power. See, when you visit the Ramagundam and other places, how much heat, pollution, ash, or other way, the environment which is changing over a period of time. And we have a call from the country by 2070, the India must be a net zero emission country. Now, European countries already started engineers to go for sustainable power generation. What do you mean by sustainable power generation? You must go with alternative energies. Now, it may be wind power, solar power, and other alternative powers. Adani, Ambani, etc. They are investing huge amount of money. Because I am from finance, we know that. And not only that, NTPC is also investing. Now there is a competition among the players. So what I suggest all the players is that they must go with the green investments, green initiatives, green investments. Now we are not having any right to destroy the environment or to destroy the earth. For example, open mining. See, after the extraction of the whole coal out of that particular land, what is going to happen after 20 years or 30 years? So there is a big problem which we are going to encounter out of that. So the need of the hour is to go with sustainable power generation, and sustainable power distribution also important. So what is sustainability? The sustainability is very simple, which is not going to create any greenhouse gas emissions. These are all not going to create any pollution to the public. Actually, there are 3 P's which are fighting each other. What are those? Planet, people, and profits. So profits comes to this commerce department. Our players are investing, our entrepreneurs are investing, and they are giving a challenge to us. What is that? Rate of return. Rate of return must be very much high on the capital, whatever they want to invest. So they are working for profits, because when there are no profits, they won't invest money. So the corporates will go with profits. But now the corporates are also look into it. Okay, they want profits, but profits they must earn through sustainable investments. This is a big challenge today. All Adani, Ambani, Tata, Birla, Kirloskar, Mangun, who are there. The challenge is this. Big challenge is there in front of the government. Now they are into different regulations from the time to time, and the companies are also looking into it. Not only that, the financial institutions will sponsor the loans to the companies for the purpose of investment. Not only the financial institutions, now the people like you and me, now we are investing through what? Through IPOs or through secondary market. Now the people or the investors are looking into what are the green initiatives of the company. Now where this company is going to invest? They are going to invest in the grain production, like now they are looking into. All the investors or the stakeholders, now they are looking into all these green initiatives. That's why in the form of the sustainability, now they are thinking at the time of investment. Now not only that, here the initiative like One Sun, One World, One Grid. This is also a new concept which is now already working different countries on this particular aspect. Now we are into the new world and we must share the power also among all the countries. For example, the great advantage to India is what? India is sun. Why? Most of the 365 days, 350 days or 60 days we will find the sun. When sun is there, power is there. But we are not using that power. Now even today we are generating by burning the coal, not only extracting in India, by importing from China and other countries. See what a pity it is. We are importing coal and we are burning the coal, lot of pollution which is taking place. And there are so many changes which are taking place. It may be in the agriculture and maybe in the form of diseases. The people, those who are living in those places, they are affecting with these pollutions or pollutants. Even our students also find out which type of industries they are producing more greenhouse gas emissions, carbon dioxide like. So they found that the power generation companies, especially thermal power companies, coal mines, now cement companies, iron and steel companies, leather and garment industries like. These are all the companies which are there in the red mark danger. These industries are polluting like anything. Now the order of the day is that every company, every producer, every distributor must go with sustainable methods, sustainable techniques, sustainable machines. So everything is sustainable. If everything is sustainable, now we can go for the restoration of the planet, whatever the planet which is there 60 years back or 100 years back, that we will go. Otherwise, continuously the earth is going to be exploited by all the investors, those who are investing. Now, not only that, in our childhood we come across so many number of trees, and not only that, even the stones which whatever we find, now those stones are there in Karimnagar, in Khammam and all other places. They are extracting and they are exporting to the different countries like Japan, China, etc. All the raw stones which they are exporting through ship. Now the same thing which is processed there and coming to India and they are selling here. Simple logic. Why all the investors are coming to India? Is population. So the producers requires the market. Market is nothing but the consumers. So more consumers are there in India. That's why every product is coming, or simply we can say that every product is dumping in India because of so many reasons. So now I request from this seminar, you please work out on the green energies, the green distributions, not only that, green devices which are not going to create any pollution. For example, simple example, AC. So we will enjoy like anything inside, but go outside. Lot of heat will be created outside. So that's why the environment which is polluting. Now we are not having any authority to pollute the environment. That's why we must try to realize. So these are the certain important points I want to share from this particular seminar. Second point, this is first point, what I know, how I'm going to connect with this department is one. Second is, I congratulate the department for organizing this type of seminar, because every research scholar or the student must learn what are the new or innovative things which are taking place throughout the globe in this particular subject. That is very, very important. Even we are also conducting in our department innovations in finance, innovations in accounting. What are the challenges which we are going to face next generation? For example, you know accounting. Previously, big books they used to write the accountants. Now, can you find any big book now? Everything is computerized. So this is the alteration which is going on, not only in one subject. In every subject, the changes which are taking place. And another important point is, please integrate your research. Please integrate. This is the order of the day. Don't do research isolatedly, connect with commerce, connect with management, connect with other departments in the engineering college or maybe science college like. Because this is the order of the day, even according to NEP 2020 also, the interdisciplinary research is very much important. And I thank all the professors in the department for inviting me to speak something. So I don't know, it may be sense or nonsense. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. For
Yes, to come to this final function because I have produced 2 PhDs in electrical engineering here and 1 in mechanical engineering. Incidentally, you must be knowing C. Venkatesh is my PhD student in mechanical engineering. Thank you very much for that.
I chose to speak from the dais because I want to feel young like you. So probably I am the oldest here. And Mr. Gopal Krishna has made 3 people to stand. Tukaram made all of us stand. Even his, normally, but the student has asked the guru to stand. Of course, it's not any disrespect for anybody. And we are very happy that we have such distinguished students who time, and there are many more such people heading the department, doing so many wonderful things here, and we are very, very happy that you have conducted this conference, and it has come to a conclusion now with the honors. Department does many more such things in the years to come. Thank you very much for asking me to speak here. Thank you.
participants. So their feedback plays a significant role. So now I request few of the participants to give their feedback on the conference. Preferably those who came from outside. Yeah, so please come, sir.
Respected dignitaries and layers, and my senior professors, and my research scholars and students. There are 3 reasons to be here. One is behalf of the industry. It's one of the main sponsor, Bharat Dynamics Limited, where I am working with it. And second one is I'm also in continuous relationship with my professors at this institution and department. Third one is to see all my professors. I studied Dr. Jagan sir. I'm also his student only. And present our research. My mentor is sir, Mantla madam. All are my teachers only. So yesterday, VAPS told one important point. Because Telangana State Electricity Board is under the control of Usmania. Wanted to add, not only Telangana, the Indian defense can probably say DRDO, one of the most advanced missile system programs. Most of the directors level, senior scientists, they are all from alumni of electrical engineering. To name 1 or 2, if you Google it, MIRV is a multiple independent re-entry vehicle, one of the most advanced missile, strategic missile in India, probably 3rd in the world. It's a project director who is holding, Mr. Hussain Reddy, is a student of Usmania, electrical engineering student. So last year, in 2023, we made a milestone history. One missile called Agni Prime. I was heading the project, which was proven multi-dimensional technological evolutions, where most of the advanced countries they are not having the technology. They have to think of the technology coming to the picture after 25 years. It was specifically mentioned in the Defense Ministry and the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the day of launch of that missile. Because I was leading the team, it was a night launch. It was very great, successfully we made it. So by that way, India was ranked third in the world. Previously, it was the 27th, some of the critical niche technologies. So I am bringing to this means, always the electrical engineers stand in front and stand in top. So take extreme level of challenges and innovations. They never go back for proving themselves. That's where it's a proof of evidences. So here also, as an industry partner, we are always open for the innovations and technical challenges. So as of now, NPTEL is always opening the door for the electrical engineering, not only electrical, electronics and computer science. There are many levels. We have opened up so many levels of recruitment. Not only that, lot of internship we have started, and we as a seniors, we are working in the multiple projects. So every project required a talent, because so far in India we are having the shortage of technology, because we are importing, but under the Atmanirbhar programs, under the Prime Ministership of Modi has been again and again reiterating that to develop the young minds. Under that, we have developed so many projects which we wanted to make the center of excellence in Osmania University Department of Electrical to our company. So whereby the new building probably, when you are opening the new building, there will be a lab and industrial interface center. It will be there. So whereby the collaborative researchers, that means all the faculty members, they can freely use all the facilities, advanced systems, and whatever the facilities we have in the laboratory, you can freely use of it, like our staffs. And also any students from your side, you can come and do the work, internship, not only internship, lively project also they can do it. And our people, our engineers and managers, they will register in the lateral way. They will also educate under the pin model. This is already first line we are experienced, and we are experimented with bits planning. It is going very well. And similar way, I would like to extend the same program in Osmania University, and I want to be a pillar for that. So with your support, please kindly extend this. And regarding the program, it was a very wonderful, well arranged, in all the subjects has been covered, that all the technological events has been very neatly given. In a very short time also, they have been very neatly arranged. There is no compromise on the quality and the services. As electrical engineers always proved everywhere, it is proved once again. And thank you for the all organizers and every event, every program, whether it is a technical or non-technical coordinations, press and media, everything. There is nothing to comment anything about wrongly that. This is why I am really happy on behalf of all the participants and on behalf of my company and my chairman and all my 3,000 members of the VDL. I wish everyone and your organization have a great success, and it should grow and it should reach the 100 years, and it should bring the laurel to the India. You should make India to the first ever in the world. This is what we should be there. Where India is there, there should be Osmania. Students should stand in the top. This is what we do. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Respected distinguished guests and all the senior professors present here, all the research scholars, students. It is very happy that I have been here. My name is Krishna Chavan. I am working with Telangana Transmission Corporation. And as I just wanted to share that our Telangana State Load Dispatch Center has been identified as the best load dispatch center in the whole country. And Telangana State availability, the transmission availability for the consequent after the formation of Telangana State, we are maintaining 99.98% availability. And our transmission losses have been reduced from around 5% to 2.3%. So our Telangana grid is the strongest grid. We are now, after the formation of the Telangana State after 2014, from 2017 onwards, we are giving 24 hours power supply, uninterrupted quality power supply to all the consumers, industrial, agriculture. And regarding the conference,
I want to share that it was a very good experience. I had also an opportunity to share the research done by the students, and now I'm also happy to see that they have come from different parts of the country. And regarding the programs, it was really wonderful. Good food was provided, and all the programs were executed well within the time. I very much thankful to all the convener, co-convener, and all the professors for making this an event a successful event. Thank you, one and all.